Well, good morning, family. This is Jay. The channel is Questionable Behavior, and we have an update on some of the California wildfires. So, the Kenneth fire in Woodland Hills and Calabasas, there's been a suspect arrested. Some heroes, some citizens trapped this guy and put him in custody and called the police. I'm going to let you hear what was said by the newscaster, and we'll comment as we go. Here we go.
Who is live in Calabasas with details on the Kenneth fire and some good news tonight, Rick.
Yeah, Mike, plenty of good news to pass along tonight. The Kenneth fire is out. There are firefighters back up in the canyon behind me. They are mopping it up at this point. The evacuation orders have been lifted, and I'm not sure if you can see the cars over my shoulder. They are streaming back in now. A lot of the residents returning home finally after hours being stranded out by the 101. Also, police have a man in custody tonight. They have determined that the Kenneth fire was deliberately set. Listen to the LAPD.
That's a bit premature. He can't say that this guy set the fire because they haven't proven that yet. This is the United States of America, and you have to be proven guilty. However, the evidence of him carrying a blowtorch around during the worst fires in not just California history, but probably the history of the United States, and probably the most costly. We're not even talking about the human cost and how people losing all their possessions, but oh my God, I mean, this is like unbelievable to think. Could you imagine, just for a second, coming around the corner to your house and finding it burnt to the ground and how you would feel? So, yeah, but they're a bit premature when it comes to saying that this guy did it. Here we go.
What we know right now is that the incident started here, and about 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, a suspect was detained over in Woodland Hills area by citizens.
So someone purposely set the Kenneth fire.
At this time, that's what we believe, yes.
Do you know how or why they did that?
That I don't know.
Is this a crime scene right now?
Yes.
So everything's closed off?
It's being investigated as a crime.
Hey, this is great news. The fire started every day at the same time. Early afternoon, going into night, and fire day after day, 3 days straight. And the human total for this fire is just awful. We lost several people, and the actual cost of all of the houses and homes and possessions, I can't even imagine. This is the most expensive real estate probably in the world. I don't know, but it's very expensive. We've been out there many times. My son was living in Woodland Hill. He's now in North Hollywood. This is unprecedented, and this guy is going to be blamed for each and every one of the fires. Police have a lot of work to do.
And apparently it was folks there in Woodland Hills that earlier today noticed this person acting suspicious and made what you might consider a citizen's arrest. Listen to one of the people involved in that.
My mom and I were sitting up in our backyard in the house here, and all of a sudden I hear a car come to a screeching halt, and the guy's running out saying, "Stop, stop, drop what you're holding, drop what you're holding." And then next thing we hear is him yelling, "Neighbors, neighbors, he's trying to start a fire, call 911, call 911. My mom ran out in her bathrobe ready to fight the guy.
Mom ran out in her bathrobe ready to rumble.
And all of the neighbors started coming out, calling 911.
These guys are heroes. They really are. I mean, I'm so happy that they took action, tracked this guy down. She said the car screeched. They chased him down. He followed him from wherever he was to nail him down. This is awesome.
We banded together as a group. A few gentlemen in the neighborhood had detained him. They had surrounded him, gotten him on his knees, and then they got some zip ties, and my stepdad came out with some rope, and we were able to do a citizen's arrest and detain him until the police had arrived. He had a like a propane tank, or it's a big yellow tank, like a flamethrower basically. And the neighbor said that he saw the guy behind a van trying to light something on fire. The guy looked like he was in his mid-20s. He said that he had a blowtorch to smoke marijuana because he couldn't afford a lighter. He spoke a lot of Spanish, but did speak some English as well. We had some Spanish-speaking neighbors that were able to translate and help us out. He did seem in an altered state, though. We were just so happy that law enforcement came so quickly with such a huge response. They came from all sides just in case the guy tried to get away, and it really was a valiant effort. They did their due diligence, and I hope the detectives can put this case to rest.
Well said. She was right on point. She told the story perfectly. Mom was ready to rumble in her bathrobe. You gotta love that. So this guy looked mentally challenged. The way he was speaking seemed very erratic, and therefore you can feel sorry for him a bit. But given the circumstances of these fires, he's going to be blamed for every fire. They're going to have to do a lot of due diligence to track down, all the camera footage where they believe all the fires started, and really go through with a fine tooth comb. There's a lot of work to do, and this story is huge. This is going to be something bigger than the guy that just killed the CEO of the United Medical Healthcare. This guy has done so much damage just in Woodland Hills and Calabasas. Don't forget the other fires in Palisades and Malibu and Eaton and Altina. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but this is huge, and I'm glad that they got this guy. The wife and I were like, every single day a new fire. I mean, I saw it today, new fire. I'm like, how is a new fire getting started every single day? And quite honestly, I think officials should have said something after the second day. Like they've never said how these fires were getting started. They just start addressing them, which is what they have to do. But nobody ever questioned that they were being started purposely. I mean, this guy's a pyromaniac. And if he started this one fire, he's a pyromaniac. If he started all the fires, which I'm leaning towards, this is like unheard of. And he's going to be hated like beyond words. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this. Please like and comment, subscribe, trying to get this channel off the ground. I have a lot of good things to share with you guys, and I will definitely follow up on this. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon.